quiet rooms, but never spoke when I needed truth. You whispered love behind closed doors, but vanished when the crowd wanted more. I wasn't asking for fireworks, just a glance when I said your name first. But you hid me in soft shadows, afraid to let your real love show. You could've loved me louder, like thunder in the middle of the street, like roses on a random week, like telling them you were proud of me. I didn't need a stage and lights, just for you to hold me right. You could've loved me louder, but you kept your heart turned down too quiet. You said I was your only one, but only when the night had come. I played pretend in daylight's grace, while you edited me out of your face. I wasn't asking for a sign, just not to feel like your second life, a secret you like to keep, when truth would make it too deep. You could've loved me louder, like laughter that can't be faked, like the songs you never played when your friends would look my way. I didn't ask to be your world, but I didn't wanna be your blur. You could've loved me louder, instead you loved me just enough to hurt. I wasn't too much. You were too little with the things that mattered most. You could've loved me louder, with a text that didn't take all day, with hands that didn't pull away, with words you meant not ones you say. I would've stayed if I was seen, but you only love me in between. You could've loved me louder, but I found peace in letting me be louder for me. You remember my coffee order, hold my hand when we crossed borders, said the right things at the right time, but none of it was really mine. You learned how to mirror pain, play my favorite songs like a game. I thought you saw me in full, but you were just playing a role. I miss who you pretended to be, the way you knew every part of me, the laughs that felt unscripted, the hugs that felt addicted. I don't miss the truth I know now, I miss the lie you wore like a vow. You were a buddy, you were sweet, and I miss who you pretended to be. You wrote poems like they were yours, quoted lines I read before. You cried on cue when I got close, then pulled away like a ghost. I tried to keep the pieces tight, but you were made of borrowed light. When the real you slipped through the cracks, I wanted the fake one back. I miss who you pretended to be, the gentle you that spoke softly, the way you held my broken parts, like you were made to heal this heart. I don't miss the games you played or the way your story sprayed, but I grieve that fantasy. Yeah, I miss who you pretended to be. You didn't break me, you just built something beautiful with stolen bricks, and I loved it like it was mine. I miss who you pretended to be, Not the silence, not the secrecy, but the dream you dressed in skin that I kept letting back in. You weren't real, and that's a crime, but I still replay you in my mind. You left, but your ghost stays with me because I miss who you pretended to be. Never said the words out loud, but they floated in the way you bowed your head each time I touched your face, like love was something not to chase. You kissed me in the spaces between comfort and unknown, but I needed more than traces to call your heart my home. When you loved me quietly, you thought it made it safe, but silence wrapped around me like a room I couldn't escape. I needed volume in your hands, not just shadows in the plans. When you loved me quietly, I forgot how loud I am. You showed up with your careful eyes, wrote your heart in lullabies, but I was more than background sound. I was fire begging to be found. You whispered through the storm, but storms don't settle small, and I was built for louder forms of love that doesn't crawl. When you loved me quietly, I started to disappear, not in rage, not in goodbye, but in the lack of being clear. You thought calm would be enough, but I was made for wilder stuff. When you loved me quietly, it never quite felt near. When you loved me quietly, I listened hard to stay, but the quiet turned to distance. The words could not replay. You loved in lowercase and pause, but I needed more than cause. When you loved me quietly, I faded anyway. You said it softly, like it wouldn't sting, like goodbye could mean anything. But in your eyes I saw retreat, not a pause, a final beat. You always leave with practice, decent, call it kindness when you fly. flee, but I know exit's just disgrace when there's no courage left to face. Goodbye isn't a safe word, it's the blade you didn't see. It cuts clean through the silence and leaves the bleeding up to me. You said it like a closure, but it cracked my every bone. Goodbye isn't a safe word when you use it like a stone. You wrapped it in a quiet tone, like pain won't hurt if it's overthrown. But empty calm is just disguise for all the war behind your eyes. You left the room but stayed in there like ghosts that don't know how to care. You spoke like I should understand, but all I held was empty hands. Goodbye isn't a safe word, not when it's whispered like control. You said it just to end things, not to help us both let go. You closed the door with aching ease while I collapsed behind my knees. Goodbye isn't a safe word, it's the final form of freedom. Without a fight, knowing it masks the coward's path behind a soft and silent night. You called it peace, I call it fear, the way you vanish year to year. Goodbye isn't a safe word, it's just how you disappear. Told my friends I'm sleeping well, said I finally broke your spell. Smiled when they said I look free, but none of them asked about the dreams. They see the posts, the makeup on, but not the nights I come undone. You're the secret I still keep in songs I hum beneath my grief. I told everyone I'm fine, but you knew the cracks I covered too. The way I fake a laugh too fast, the way I leave the past unpassed. I wear okay like it's brand new, but the ache still calls for you. I told everyone I'm fine, but you, 'cause you know that's not the truth. I went out with someone new, laughed too loud and left too soon. He said my eyes looked far away, and I blamed it on a busy day. But it's you in every street I walk, every silence I can't talk. And while the world thinks I've let go, there's a version of me they'll never know. I told everyone I'm fine, but you'd hear the lie in how I move, the way I talk like I moved on, but still play a song when I'm alone. They buy the smile, the subtle cues, but I can't sell the lie to you. I told everyone I'm fine, but you, and maybe that used to read me like a book. Now I'm writing in invisible ink, hoping he'll still understand. I told everyone I'm fine but you, because you'd hear the hollow wind brand new. The echo in my quiet room, still shaped like you, still full of you. And maybe I'll be fine someday, but not the way they think I say. I told everyone I'm fine but you, because pretending never worked on you. Because pretending never worked on you. You always answer to the first time. Dropped my call and said your phone died. You drove through snow just to see her, but I had to beg to feel nearer. She didn't earn the things you gave, but you poured your love out anyway. And I sat quiet, second place, where impatience like its grace. You never had to ask twice, didn't have to cry to feel right. You gave her all your daylight. I lived in your half good nights. I waited in the in-between while she walked in like a queen. She never had to ask twice, but I was always asking for less than mine. She laughed and you leaned in close. I whispered and you checked your phone. She was your light, your centerpiece. I was a moment you gave in pieces. I held your weight when she let go, built a home inside your shadow. She needed nothing to be seen. I disappeared, loving everything. She never had to ask twice, didn't beg for half a life. You showed up before she spoke. I learned love by being the joke. You ran to her like breath, like fire, while I became the quiet liar. She never had to ask twice. I guess I loved you wrong, not right. Maybe it wasn't her you loved. Maybe it was just easier than loving me. She never had to ask twice, never had to shrink to fit your pride. I broke myself into softer tones just to make your heart feel like home. Some love doesn't need to try, and some love only learns to lie. She never had to ask twice, and I finally stopped asking why. You told me she reminds you of the sea, of how she moves so carelessly. But you forgot to mention all the ways she stole a rhythm from my waves. You say she paints in midnight my blues, but I was the canvas you once knew. And now she wears the shade I bled, while you forget the things I said. Half of her was me, the fire, the quiet, the poetry. She walks like I taught her to breathe. She laughs like you rehearsed with me. You built her from my memory, but won't admit the symmetry. Half of her was me, and you don't even see. You said she loves the songs you play. I used to hum them every day. You gave her all your favorite lines, but I was the first to memorize. She drinks her coffee like I do, says things I used to say to you. But when you look into her eyes, do you ever wonder why they rhyme? Half of her was me, the doubt, the courage, the in-between. She holds your hand like I held truth. She speaks and echoes I walk through. You shaped her from the pieces left, but act like you don't feel the theft. Half of her was me, and it still cuts too deep. Half of her was me, and maybe that's why you can't sleep. You chase someone just close enough to what you lost but never loved. She wears the love I grew for you, but you still miss what I could do. Half of her was me, and you still don't you pressed before you turned away, like maybe you still had words to say. But nothing fell from lips I knew, and somehow it told me the truth. I waited there too long, too still, hoping silence might be filled. But every second that you had just confirmed what I had felt. Your silence answered everything, louder than 1,000 screams. No excuses, no defense, just the coldness of your absence. Asked if you were still needing me, but all I got was vacancy. Your silence answered everything, and it was more than I could scream. Your talk moved on, but not my breath. I stared at you like I had left, and you looked back, not with regret, but like You're sad more by what you skipped than if you shouted through your lips. No close-up, no to test, just the sound of nothingness. Your silence censored everything. No, I'll never ask again. And now I'll never ask again. The way you reach for your coat before your words had time to flow. The way your eyes searched for the floor told me more than silence ever wore. I watched your shadow flinch and fold, heard the truth you hadn't told. You didn't have to break it clear, I already felt the ending near. I felt it before you said it, every shift in how you breathe. The quiet turned into confession without a single need to speak. You held me like a closing scene and let me go too carefully. I felt it before you said it, like the wind before the leaves. Your coffee cooled untouched that day. Your voice was miles and moods away. You smiled like someone being kind, not someone who had me in mind. The way your hand let go too soon spoke louder than an empty room. And when you said we need to talk, it just confirmed the weight I'd cut. I felt it before you said it, in the way you paused mid-step. Your heartbeat echoing a distance you no longer tried to protect. You didn't cry but I could tell you mourned us long before I fell. I felt it before you said it, like a story you'd rehearsed too silence wrapped in care. You thought the words would break me, but they just filled the open air. I already saw the closing door before you even said no more. I felt it before you said it, and I don't feel you anymore. Your jacket's still behind the door, but it doesn't feel like yours anymore. The couch remembers how we sat, but it doesn't ache like I react. The lights still dim at 10:30, but they don't ask when you'll come in. And the window breathes a different breeze, but I still see you across the street. The room doesn't miss you, but I do. Walls don't echo like they used to. Your cup still sits in the drying rack. kitchen light, but it didn't blink or hold on tight. The mirror watched me fix my face, but it never flinched at your erased trace. The silence here has found a tune, but I still hum the thought of you. And though the air has cleared its weight, I still feel the shape you used to make. The room doesn't miss you, but I do. The floor forgot your clumsy shoes. The clock moves on without a pause, but I feel your phantom flaws. Nothing here is falling through except the space I gave to you. The room doesn't miss you, but I do. The room doesn't miss you, but I do. Even though I said we're through. It's not the light, it's not the bed, it's not the things you never said. It's how you made this quiet true and how the quiet became you. The room doesn't miss you, but I pull my hair back like you like. Were the lipstick shade you bought that night. Stepped into heels that always hurt, but made me feel like I was worth the burn. Every mirror said I looked okay, but nothing dressed me for the words you'd say. You smiled like you didn't feel the sting, and I laughed too loud at everything. I dressed up just to break down, put on brave like a borrowed crown. Highlighter hiding hollow cheeks, perfume trying to silence me. I smiled for the room, but inside I drowned. Yeah, I dressed up just to break down. Past your friends with practiced grace, shook their hands, remembered every name. You pulled away in little ways, like you'd already rehearsed the escape. The dinner came, but not your eyes. You toasted truth wrapped up in lies. I counted breaths like stepping stones to get through a love that left me alone. I dressed up just to break down, a celebration turned battleground. Satin dress that begged for touch, but you weren't feeling much. I wore everything I thought you'd want, and still I watched you turn around.
They said if you look good, you'll feel good. But no one talks about looking beautiful in the middle of your own ending.
Dressed up just to break down, mascara bleeding truth out loud. Tried to shine so you would stay, but I was already slipping away. If love is blind and you look through everything I gave to you. I dressed up just to break down, and now I'm walking home in shoes I hate, with pride unraveling beneath the weight. wasn't the way you left the light on, or how you packed by morning light. It wasn't the way the door clicked shut, or how you didn't say goodbye. It wasn't losing Sunday drives, or how your name burned off my spine. I thought I'd cry when you were gone, but the tears knew something worse was on. The part that hurt the most was how easy it seemed for you. Not the silence, not the ghost, but how nothing looked new to you. You didn't pause, didn't flinch, didn't ask for one more minute. The part that hurt the most was that you already let go. I cleaned the coffee from the floor where you dropped your cup that night before. Found a note I never sent, said I'm scared you wouldn't have read it then. I memorized the look you gave when you didn't mean to stay, but I still hoped in every word you'd catch the things you never heard. The part that hurt the most wasn't you walking out the door. It was how you kissed me soft, like we'd done this all before. You didn't shake, didn't plead, just turned your back so clean. The part that hurt the most was how practiced you The part that hurt the most wasn't even when I cried. It's how I still wait to hear a reason to rewind. But you left like it was planned, and I still don't understand. The part that hurt the most is that you didn't hurt at all. I folded notes and left them there in drawers you never knew to care. I softened truth until it broke, swallowed hurt like second smoke. I let you in, I let you lie, said it's okay when it wasn't right. I held my fire, bit my tongue while you burned out everyone. Maybe I should have been meaner, told you how it felt to shrink when your silence felt the same, when your absence started to sink. I was too kind for your chaos, too patient when you take off. Maybe I should have been meaner instead of loving you cleaner. You left your mess like it was mine, tracked your guilt through every line. I gave you chances wrapped in grace, but all you saw was empty space. I gave the best I had to give, but you mistook it for a script, like I was born to understand your half-love and broken plans. Maybe I should have been meaner, thrown your lies back in your lap, walked away without a map, myself like I loved you. Left the moment I saw through all the masks you kept in view. Now I see what you couldn't be. I'm done shrinking to feel seen. Maybe I should have been meaner, but now I'm just freer. Sky in open air, you were feet from on the stair. I reached with every kind of light, but you only saw the height. I floated close, you pulled me near, but only when the coast was clear. And I confused your still for stay, while you just watched me drift away. You loved me like a landing, not the flight, just the relief. You held me like a burden, not the freedom you could keep. I gave you wings, you gave me weight. I gave forever, you gave fate. You loved me like a landing, when I was meant to elevate. You measured me by how I felt, not how I flew or how I held. Every storm you made me brave. You just marked the parts I gave. You kissed me like a closing scene, said I love you like routine. I needed you to rise with me, but you were grounded by your need. You loved me like a landing, like a place to catch your breath, but I was building skyward. You were counting what was left. You feared the heights, I craved the stars. You stayed behind my beating heart. You loved me like a landing, when I was never made for that. You loved me like a landing, temporary, small and still. I offered you a lifetime, but you just wanted what you could fill. You took the part that felt most safe and let the rest just drift away. You loved me like a landing, and I deserve the whole escape. Woke up with the smell of rain, coffee brewing, but it doesn't taste the same. You always left before it cooled, but somehow made the morning full. And now the stillness cuts too deep, and the silence does in sleep. The news plays like it used to do, just background noise to fill the room. Sundays feel like triggers now, quiet air that screams too loud. The way the light comes through the blinds, it's where your hand used to find mine. Church bells ring and I just freeze like they're tolling out what's left of me. Sundays feel like triggers now, and no one understands how. Your sweater still owns the chair, even though you're not really there. The dishes sit like waiting ghosts. I watch them slow, but feel you most. The dog still waits for your return, and I still wait, but never learn these simple things you used to leave. Now echo like a memory thief. Sundays feel like triggers now, golden hours gone somehow. You love them best, your quiet pride. I watched it die before goodbye. Even brunch brings back your laugh in every glass and every nap. Sundays feel like triggers now, and I just break Sundays feel like triggers now, golden hours gone somehow. You love them best, your quiet pride. I watched it die before goodbye. Even brunch brings back your laugh in every glass and every nap. Sundays feel like triggers now, and I just break down.